Hey, Hope Church, are you glad to be here today? Amen. Thank you for being here both in person and online. We are one church. And I'm coming to you today by a recorded video for two reasons. The first reason I'm coming to you is because I'm on vacation, and I will be doing a staycation actually at home. We have our Familia Freitas Festa 23 happening with all our kids and grandkids. We'll have up to 32 people, God willing, that are going to show up in the course of this celebration. But the second reason, and more important reason, is a very important announcement. And I think it's an exciting announcement because it's going to be an opportunity for us to grow in faith. And I found out June 29th from our owner, Brad Jinks, by the way, who is now a friend of mine. He's been a great landlord, and we were able to talk about that. And he let me know that the building may be selling. It was in escrow. He wasn't sure how it would work out, but he wanted me to know, and I would need to talk to the owner once that happened about our future. And so I waited, and I didn't say anything to you because of the uncertainty. I don't believe you make announcements about uncertainty because uncertainty breeds uncertainty. Well, what are we going to do? What's going to happen? And Satan attacks with anxiety. And so we just prayed and waited. Sure enough, the building did sell, and a meeting was arranged for me to meet Thursday with our new owner of this facility that we've been meeting at on Skyway. Meanwhile, when I heard the building might sell, I sent an email to a friend of mine, Susan Hartman. Some of you may know Susan's on the planning commission in the building, and those of you who rebuilt may have worked with Susan in the town of Paradise. And she's been a friend to us through the past with our expansion, etc. And I said, Susan, is there any way if we needed to meet temporarily on our land before our building is up that would be possible? And she said she would check the zoning she didn't know to see if it would be possible. Well, I hadn't heard from her, and I'm in this meeting, and the owner says, well, you paid for through July. We paid $2,200 has been our lease payment. Great payment in today's market. And he said, but if you want to stay in August, it's going to cost you $5,500. And so, you know, Gina and I talked, and Kim and different people. We weren't thrilled about the idea of staying a whole nother month. We're still going to have to leave and spend so much more money, and we didn't know about if we could stay on our land. We didn't know about where churches we could stay at, which it's nice when they let us do that, but then you're not in your own home. I actually checked on bars to see if any of the bars were closing Sunday morning we could maybe rent, but they're open. Go figure. So anyway, I dream about this whole thing, a decision. Where are we going, God? Where are we going? This morning, the first thing I wake up, I get an email, and it's Susan Hartman. And she said, you know, you are allowed to meet back on your land. And if you want to do a tent or porta potties, you got to go permit-wise, but it's only 125 or so. And so we're going to go the permit route so that we can put porta potties up for your convenience. We're coming back to our land, and we're going to meet here in our beautiful trees that are still here after the campfire and worship our God on our land. Worship with the birds of the air, our Father who's the Creator. And I'm excited about that, and you will be hearing things about it. We're going to finish up in July at our current place on Skyway. Then August 6th, we'll be right here in the front of our land at 6933 Pence in the morning. Between now and then, you'll be hearing announcements, and we'll be giving information. We're going to need volunteers. We're going to have sign-ups for people who can help with the move. We're going to need to come with equipment if you've got weed eaters or other equipment, and clean off the land the best that we can, and we'll have a cleanup day. You'll hear about that. Pray for our permit to go through smoothly and for all the details. And I just want to finish with, I think this is an opportunity. Change is an opportunity to show our faith. When things happen we didn't orchestrate, it gives us an opportunity to either complain or get worried or to step in faith. And this is an opportunity to prove our theology, that we believe that the church is the people, not the steeple. We will still be the church out here worshiping God. Another thing I'm excited about is our mission has never been dependent in the history of Christianity upon a facility. Our people, our brothers and sisters, even grew in catacombs, in graveyards. Not that we want to do that, but we can keep about our mission without a facility. In fact, when this video is finished, it's actually Friday right now, we're shooting this. I'm going to our facility to baptize a new family that has been coming to hope. And our mission continues. I got to give $4,000 to the girls volleyball team this week just because they're doing good in our community at the high school. We stay about our mission.